what is your initial reaction, right? I mean, just the Sharks are here. What's your initial reaction to getting drafted?
Yeah, it's pretty special. I was just sitting in the living room with my family, had the TV on and saw my name pop up. They were taking a little bit to make the pick, and I had some good conversations with them throughout the year, and just really exciting moment for my family and I.
I mean, your path to where you are now, right? Looks like you're going to go from the BCHL to the WHL, and from what I see on Elite Prospects, so bear with me if I'm wrong. Michigan State. Do you like the development path that you're on, and how do you feel that it's going to move your progress forward into possibly making the NHL?
Yeah, I think that, I'm going to Prince Albert next year in the Western League, and I think they do a really good job at developing their players, and then moving on to Michigan State the following year after that. They have a great track record. Nightingale and the assistant coaches do an unbelievable job there. So, I'm super excited to get down there as well, and then keep developing. Makes the
Sorry, my internet is cutting out a little bit. Bear with me here. But just what do you know about San Jose and maybe the conversations that you've had with the front office? And do you know anybody inside the organization, whether it's a player, coach, front office member?
Yeah, so I actually played with Michael Fisher this year, so I got to know a little bit about the organization through him, and he says nothing but good things about the organization. So I'm just really excited to be a part of it.
Have you ever been out to California, maybe the San Jose area? If not, what have you heard about it?
I've never been to the San Jose area. I know it's nice. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, so it gets a little cold here too.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Ben, go ahead.
Max, congratulations. Playing San Jose hockey now.
Thank you.
Wanted to ask you, this particular season, you really seemed like you broke out with Nickton. What was kind of behind that breakout this year?
Yeah, I think just trusting myself and my abilities as well as my teammates. I had great line mates and great teammates that I was surrounded with, and I got fortunate enough to have a good year and be able to get drafted by San Jose. So I mean, yeah, it was a good year, great team, and can't thank Penticton enough.
Who do you model your game after?
Yeah, a guy I model my game after a lot is Matt Boldy. I think he's a long rangey guy that can skate well, plays a good 200-foot game, and can be relied on in all situations.
Was it tough last year at last year's draft to not get selected?
Yeah, I mean I didn't have as well of a year last year as I did this year, so I wasn't expecting anything too much. I more used it to fire me up a little bit for this upcoming year, and try and make a statement and get selected this year, which I'm grateful that happened.
What do you think the Sharks like about your game?
Yeah, I think they're getting a 6'3" forward that skates well, plays a physical game, and can be relied on in all situations.
All right, thank you so much. Congratulations, Max.
Thank you.
Curtis, go ahead.
Max, hey, this is Curtis Pashelka from the San Jose Mercury News. Congratulations again on a very
Thanks.
special day, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Um, like you mentioned, you're going to Michigan State here in 2026. Why was that the right decision for you? To go to college route after one more year in the WHL.
Yeah, I think with my body type, I need a couple more years to fill out and add some weight. And I think that they do an unbelievable job there. And Will Morlock, their strength and conditioning coach, is very high end. So it's I think it'll be a good step for my development path.
You think a lot of players, maybe 17, 18, 19, are looking at college hockey as an alternative maybe to staying in major junior?
Yeah, I think that you can't go wrong with either. You play in major junior, and say you're stud there, and you can make the jump to the AHL or the NHL even. It's do that, but if you need more time to develop, it's a great path to take.
I guess you followed along, I guess the rules changing that, the court battles in the US, that kind of thing. I guess you've been following closely along how that all developed, I guess, earlier than the year.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty crazy year with all that. It was kind of cool to be a part of all that, honestly. And it's unfortunate enough I get to be able to go to the Western League for a year next year. And I've grown up watching the Hitmen and been around it. And my dad played in the Western League as well, so it'll be cool to play a year in that league before I make the jump.
So, all right, thanks, Max. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, last call for questions for Max here. Ruzi, go ahead.
Just a quick one. This is just for us broadcasters, Max. Is your last name Heise? Heise? How do you pronounce it?
Heise.
Heise. That's what I thought.
Heise,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.